What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? How y'all feeling today?
Good morning.
Good morning to you. You good?
Yes, sorry, I was listening to my pastor too.
I'm not mad at listening.
You said what now?
I said you can't be mad at listening to the pastor now. No. I was wondering if you could hear me. I ended up getting this new mic.
I can hear you. I can hear you clearly.
Okay, cool. Perfect. All right, that's it. We're going to get into it. I appreciate you. If you have any questions, just holler at your boy.
I sure will.
All right, family, we're going to get right into it. First of all, if you have not yet been to PIP'N make sure you do so. Lock in with everything that we got going on. It is a funded promo going on right now. Did I miss it? Did I miss the promo? I think we missed the promo. Well, maybe next time. It was 30% off everything. So, maybe you can catch the next one, but definitely make sure you lock in so you can get all the updates. Also, make sure you lock in with our profit channel. You must be an affiliate of Sway Markets in order to join this, but it's a lot of free game on here, a lot of ways you can get a bag. So make sure you guys tap in and maximize your potential with what's available on this platform. And make sure you guys give us a follow on IG and on our YouTube page, family. I feel you. We all got to get better. All right, so we're going to look at gold real quick. Gold definitely did its thing. Sold off real heavy. I was working on my trap house strategy here, but I would love to see a pull up back to this break. So this was our break zone here, right? This green zone, this is our break zone. And what we would like to do is we want price to come back and hit that area. All right. That's basically what we're looking for. We're looking for price to come back and hit that area right up in this zone here. So what we're looking for on gold this week is for a buy back up to this zone, because this sell down was pretty aggressive, right? And what we want to see is price come back to this level here. So something like this here, we can get a pullback here, see what that looks like, something of that nature. So I would love to see price come up to this zone and just respect this level, or make continue with a higher high. We do have a lot of imbalance things of that nature down here, but gold is super bullish right now, and the way the world is working, we could definitely see price continue to get bullish. I would like to see a nice drop. I'm still waiting on the retest around, what's this, 22,000, 2,100 area. So we got a clean break on here. You can see it clearly off the weekly time frame. We have a clean break right here and created this higher high, right? We have a nice inverted head and shoulders with the continuation, and then we have a nice break of structure, a BOS here, but price never retested this zone. So what we want to do is eventually we want to see price come back and retest this for a continuation for the bullish momentum. So we have a nice breakout, right? We have some structure made, and we have a lot of imbalance and liquidity in these zones here. So what we want to see is price to come back and retest this zone, and then maybe a continuation to the upside. That's what we would like to see. So worst case scenario, we want to see the buy this week. I would say the next few days we can get a buy, right? But off this weekly time frame, it looks pretty tricky. Just because we have our okay, so we have our daily high, we got our weekly high, but as you see, this weekly spiked up hundreds of pips, but it didn't close above this previous high, right? So excuse me, that's an indication that price may continue to sell down, right? Because if we would have got a close above, then potentially, we could have got a break of structure and another continuation, right? So what we would like to see is, and for example, here, so this is the weekly time frame, right? This was our high. Then it became our previous high. So this was the new high. Now, this is what I mean by BOS, break of structure. As you see, this candle here, it broke the high and it closed above. And what did it do? It bought up. So once we got our break of structure, we have to, now if we was in a sale here, the fact that this candle closed above is an indication that we should close out our sale and start looking for buys when we get breaker structures like that. So what we didn't get on this current weekly candle is we did not get a breaker structure or a higher high. This is the high on the weekly. This is about, what's that, 24, let's just say 24.20 to be safe, 24.22. So price did spike up, but it closed below. So what I want to see off the daily is I just want to see a push up off of this zone here. So we can get this push up here from off of this. Hurts. Okay, so we just want to see this push up. So we're not going to make a big deal out of it, but we want to see price come hit one of these zones here and then continue to the downside. You know what I mean? That's what I would like to see. It is a lot of imbalance and stuff in these zones. If we break it down to the 4 hours, some nice zones that can potentially come up here and get hit. But as you see here, that's what I want to see. I want to see price come up off this zone and reject this area here. We got an alert set there, and we can potentially take that at least back down to this zone here. So that's what we're looking for. Be on the lookout for this potential head and shoulders, shoulder, head, shoulder, and see if we can, get this play right here. So be on the lookout for that for gold this week. All right, let's go ahead and just run through these pairs real quick. All right, so ACAT is shortened right now. I like to start with the weekly when we are looking at these time frames. I like to start with usually the monthly, but the monthly right now is almost over. This was a nice buy, I swear it was. Okay, so right now this is going to sell off. Price will come back and retest one of these zones, either this area here, which would be nice. It's just a few pips, about 60 to 80 pips, 60 to 100, 120 pips if price continues, but this was the break of structure. So we're just basically looking at structure here. So, this was the break of structure, right? This candle right here took out this previous high, like as it did here. See how price took out this high, it broke, and then it just consolidated for a little bit, and then actually kept on pushing up. So I like the way this weekly closed. I would love to see price just come back down here. Hopefully, I would like to see it come here, and then we can get a continuation to the upside. That's what I would like to see. So just be on the lookout for shorts on ACAT. Make sure you go and just do your analysis. Like, I'm starting off with the weekly. I usually start monthly, weekly, daily, and then I break into these smaller time frames. But I always usually start off with the monthly and break it down from that perspective. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put an alert on this daily, just so we can see if price does come back into this zone here, into this bearish engulfing zone. So we'll go ahead and we'll grab one of these alerts. Let me go ahead and take this line here. I don't want to get to wasting stuff. All right, cool. Now we're gonna call this a sell zone. Create that. So now we're looking for a price to basically do something like this. So we get it might get a push down. It might just sell off, but I would love to see that, and then we can get that something like that. But now keep in mind, this is a bearish. This is me just being technical, but off this weekly, it can just literally fall. Like this could be a sell zone here, fresh off of that engulfing zone. So price may just do that. You know, um, we just have to be aware and just keep an eye on price. Also, another alert here. We're just gonna put look. Let's see what happens. All right, so we definitely looking for shorts on ACAT this week. All right, CJ has been running the play. So we sold here. We definitely got our bag off this. We took profit already. I was waiting on price to come back here so we can sell off again. What I would love to see is the second shoulder here created in due time, maybe in the next weeks to come. So we have our left shoulder, head. We want to see this right shoulder somewhere up in here. So we want to see price basically come back up to this zone, right? Where you see the new trap house. We want to see price come back up. This is our sell zone here. If price does come back up there, I will definitely sell off of this zone 17,500 area, right? So I want to see, I'm waiting on sales because it sold off so heavy. The monthly has 10 more days in it, right? So we may get a pullback, but this thing closed bearish. We're definitely coming back down, right? We're definitely coming back down to some of these zones here. So keep an eye on all the JPYs, to be honest. Keep an eye on all the JPYs. This is CAD JPY, but I really like NZD JPY as well. So make sure you guys just lock in with the good morning to everyone that's just coming in. But also let's make sure we be patient in these markets because you'll find yourself in a trade Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or just Monday, Tuesday. You find yourself in a trade, and then next thing you know, you're in drawdown and you give up on the trade, and then Thursday, Friday, it does exactly what you wanted to do. You know what I mean? It happens to me often. That's why I don't over leverage. That's why I respect my margin to the best of my ability. And I advise everyone to do the same as well because, you could be right, but just at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? So never get in to where you're risking your balance or your equity. All right. So you always want to make sure you can handle some type of drawdown. All right. Because I was in NZD JPY since here, right? I was selling here and it broke up and I was in hella drawdown, maybe negative some odd 100 pips. And I called an entry here and we rode it all the way back down. But if I would have blew that equity, right? If I wouldn't have been conservative with my entries, I wouldn't have ever been able to capitalize on this drop down, right? Now this monthly is nice on NZD/JPY. We definitely will close bearish in the next 10 days. We may get a low pullback. I would love to see it continue to fall though. Excuse me, but it's been flagging up heavy. As you can see here, this was our last high. We broke that. Now we may get a retest around this zone and a continuation, but I want to see a reversal. I want to see a massive reversal on all the JPY. So keep an eye out on that. Euro GBP, I've been waiting on this thing to drop, but it's been respecting different levels. This is the monthly time frame. So this monthly candle right here, this is a bullish engulfing candle. I'm waiting on some type of new low. So we have a low right here, then we have a lower low. I want to see a lower low created, right? But it hasn't created it just yet. We are getting respect off this level here. So these are the things we're looking at when we're marking up charts. what is being respected, what is getting the most rejection. All right. And you just kind of break it down and see if you're getting those same vibes. So for me, this was a nice level right here, right? That was a nice level. It was a very nice support level. But what happened was price literally broke this level, right? This is the level we're speaking on. And now I believe if it doesn't continue to the downside, because right now this is giving me, break and retest, break, retest, continuation. So we'll see what that do. Or it might just continue to go up because it didn't take out, it took out this low, right? This is our area, but it didn't take out this, this low. So this is the previous low, and this is the next low from where price is currently, right? So if we take a line here, and this is the next low. So we take this line here and put it at the bottom. That's the low, this the low, and this is the low. So we let me stretch this out a little bit. And this is what I do when a lot when I'm trading. To that. Cool, 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 cool. All right, so this is what I mean. So this is the next low. This was the previous low, right? This zone here, which is broke. So this is the next low, and this is the next low. So what we want to do is identify the highs and the lows, put our markup on those levels, and see if price respect those zones, along with whatever other confirmations you have. So I do believe price will break, retest, and then come. Well, it already broke. I believe this is the retest. It may push up into this daily bearish engulfing zone. So it may come up here and then continue to the downside. So for me, I'm just watching this pair. I'm not really looking to do anything until we get a break of structure on this monthly, or we get the respect level here. So as you see, past 2 months, we have been getting respect levels in this zone, but we do have a lot of imbalance down here. You know what I mean? So who knows where price can really go? All the way down here, who knows? Right now, it's been doing this. It's been running, but we just gonna keep an eye on it and see if it creates a new high, or creates a lower high, or whatever the case may be, a lower low. But we'll keep our eyes on this. We start off on a bigger time frame, and break it down and see what type of breaker structure, new highs, new lows, whatever trend or support resistance that we can benefit off of, and we're gonna get our bag that way. All right, so we're not looking to do nothing just yet on that. GBP NZD. I'm not messing with GBP NZD right now, but we did. This is a good example of what I was just talking about. Now, this was the high, right? Nothing closed above this high. This is the next high, right? And so forth and so on. But right now, we just got a break of structure, because it's monthly currently right now. It's not finished, but can potentially close above here. So we got to break this down to the weekly and see if the weekly closed above the previous high. And then that will give us an indication of, if we got the breaker structure. So as of right now, we did not, because this is the previous high, and price is currently sitting on that high right now. So we may get some rejection, market open, but this head and shoulders did play out nicely. We have a head and shoulders here, right? We have a breaker structure right here, because this was a resistance level. And then we have a retest for the continuation, right? So that worked out nicely. All right, so we're looking to see what price is going to do right here. We're not looking to bust a grape just yet. You know what I mean? We just want to kind of let price do its thing and see what it actually give us. And like here as well, you see this was our high. We got a breaker structure here, and then continuation to the upside, right? And then price never really dug back down into these zones, kind of just respected these levels here. So just make sure you're looking for those things when you're marking up. NZD-JPY, I love this pair because it's just something that I believe is going to fall for the rest of the year. All right, so make sure whatever pullbacks you can get, find your nice entry. I'm currently waiting on this monthly to close. So we got 10 more days. Want this monthly close, I'm going to figure out if we can get in on a pullback off of this, or see how she continues, or if she breaks back down below the previous market structure. So that would be nice as well. So keep an eye on that, because we have a lot of imbalance down here as well, and this can potentially run for a while. All right. US 30, we caught this sale last week. It was a beautiful, a beautiful, a beautiful. So look, we do have a breaker structure, but US 30 is tricky. It doesn't really respect market structure as it should, right? It likes to spike you out and then run the play. Okay, so whatever you're doing, it likes to spike you out and run the play. For example, let's go down to this 1 hour. So I was looking at this 1 hour when I was trading it on, was it the 1 hour? Oh no, it's a 4 hour. So I was looking at this 4 hour when I was trading it on last week. And so I got in, right? What, just for example, I'm giving you, let me see if I can, it's a good example of what this thing does. So what I want to show you is how price rejects, right? And it'll spike you out and run the play. So even here, this 4 hour came and it spiked up before it actually ran. So that's what US 30 likes to do. It likes to spike you out and then go the way you wanted it to go. So just wait on the spike on US 30, regardless of what you're doing. Just wait on the spike. US Mexico, is this thing still? Oh my God, that was beautiful. Okay, so this will be our next buy zone. Let's put an alert here. And that's pretty much it, man. We got, listen, guys, if you guys are not in the community, make sure you join today. We running it up. We doing giveaways every week. And not only in the Pimpin' Ain't Easy chat, but also in the G.P.S chat as well. So make sure you guys lock in. That's my time. Hit the subscribe button, all that cool stuff, and make sure you have a great week. If you have any questions, just hit the comments below, or simply just DM your boy in the chats. All right, let's get to it. Blessings.
Thank you.
You are very welcome.